A man named Keita was trapped on a cliff. He tried climbing down, but he hurt his ankle. He had too weak. Looking into the abyss, he looked for hope. Keita was losing hope. Then it started to heavy rain. The rainwater gathered below to a river, so Keita decided to put everything on one card. Maybe there was something in the raging stream. Still have a chance to survive. When Keita came to his senses again, he found out he was already on the ground, crawling towards a pond. Thirsty, he immediately drank large gulps. He was indeed saved by water, but his broken leg was severely swollen. Keita had no choice. He could only take a few big stones, fix his feet with it, and then twist it vigorously. After the bones were back in place, he built himself a rail and limped along. Back to that place. Who knows how long it took? Finally, he arrived and saw but the tombstone which his tribe had erected for him. He knew that nobody would come back. I would save him. At that moment, a wolf's howl sounded in the distance. Everyone turned around and looked. That a few wolves we had already targeted him. He had no other choice but to. When the wolf pack almost caught up with him, he quickly ran towards a withered tree. Before he could climb up, had one of the wolves already packed his boot to pull him down? Keita didn't think for long. He immediately pulled out his dagger and stabbed the wolf. That he could climb up. The other wolves couldn't climb up. Even the injured wolf fell to the ground. A group of wolves guarded the night. Under the tree the next day, they left, only leaving the injured wolf behind. Keita made a long spear. He went towards the wolf, ready to kill the wolf that he injured. But when he lifted the spear, he saw the pitiful look of the wolf. Keita couldn't bring himself to do it. He saw the injured wolf, as he himself was abandoned by his companions. He wanted to save this wolf, but the wolf is constantly weaving. He slowly stretched his teeth towards the wolf. He pulled the rope towards him with a jerk. He opened his mouth wide and took the wolf with him. He came to the riverbank and treated the wolf's wounds. Then he carried him into a cave. The next day, Keita went outside, collected a few herbs, and he put her on his foot when he turned around. The wolf had the rope already torn off at his snout. Keita pour some water to give it to the wolf, but the wolf is still grinding its teeth. After incessantly speaking softly, he calmed down. The wolf finally drank the water. Keita gave it to him in this desolate wilderness. Could Keita find any food at all? He could only eat insects. Keita also put the insects to the wolf's snout. The wolf also licked her, and she ate under Keita's care. The wolf gradually let down its vigilance and began to accept Keita's care. One day, Keita found a small rabbit. He brought the rabbit back to the cave. Just as Keita started to make a fire, the wolf slowly cooked next to him. He wanted to steal the rabbit, but Keita threw him away with a slap. Keita tore in front of his eyes the rabbit meat, and thus he asserted his dominance. He himself was the leader.